Greetings guys and gals to another Jabber. Today we have Hite Entus versus Air Force Ace, set 5, RuBy versus Leta at the top right. We have Leta playing for Hite Entus as the yellow Terran, and at the bottom right we have RuBy playing for Air Force Ace as the teal Terran. This is going to be on Empire of the Sun, played November the 1st. So this is like the second time I've casted this. The first time I casted it, I didn't go all the way through. I stopped midway because I was doing a really bad job of casting, first of all. Second of all, I was really tired, and third of all, I was just like on a casting frenzy yesterday, casting like 3 or 4 games. Probably gonna do 3 or 4 games today. And so, you know, I just need to take a break, kind of sit down. I actually watched Painkiller Already podcast. You guys should check it out if you haven't heard about it. It's a podcast done by Woody's Gamertag, FPS Kyle, and Wings of Redemption. They're actually Modern Warfare 2 commentators, and they just talk about random stuff, talk about gaming stuff as well. Not so much Starcraft stuff. But, yeah, anyways, RuBy going in the wrong direction. Leta setting up a little bit of a forward racks there. Don't think that's proxy by any means. I think that's just kind of a defensive thing that he's doing there. It looks like refinery going down, and that is illegal. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to film any of this stuff there, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, Blizzard, you should definitely sue that girl right there. Track her down, get her name, do whatever you can. I'm completely joking. Obviously really mad at Activision Blizzard for suing NBC, and I'm gonna really closely follow whatever's going on in between that. Anyways, RuBy putting up a barracks at his choke point there. The barracks for Leta is finished. He's also distance mining from that mineral patch over there, and RuBy's still scouting in the wrong direction. He's gonna scout Leta last, so he's not gonna know exactly what's going on there. It looks like he's going for a quick CC at and the commentators are really into that bagel and cream cheese there. Barracks is done for RuBy. Marines coming out for Leta. He's also going for a factory. RuBy just now getting his refinery. So really different builds for each player. Leta is in the base of RuBy, and RuBy I don't think has scouted Leta yet. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I don't think so. And it looks like he's bringing out 2 SUVs probably to do some defense, and that's what I'm thinking that he's going to do. And yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to have to put down a bunker for good defense there, because he did go for that early expansion. I think he's going to be able to defend this quite well, though. Leta building his factory almost up, but not quite. We have 2 Marines out for Leta, as well as an SCV, and Starport out for Leta as well at a proxy position here. And this game is just going to be insane. I just casted Jadong versus Stork. You guys should go check out that video. But this is almost kind of like that. A lot of cheese building out like forward racks and then going into the starport there. Anyways, this vulture is going to be able to do able to pick off that SCV, and the bunker is now done for RuBy, and he's going to be able to defend against this frontal attack, although at the same time he's not going to know that that starport is right outside of his base. Vulture coming down to help out with the attack there, unloading from his bunker rather, trying to pick off that Marine. That Marine almost goes down, but not quite. There are more units coming in from Leta. Barracks floating down as well, and control tower for Leta as well. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully that goes down. There we go. And kind of a peculiar position. At one side we have Leta going for a 1-base build with starport and factory, and at the other side we have RuBy with just barracks tech. And he does have 2 bases, though. He's going to be able to produce a lot more units, and that starport is building something. I'm assuming that's going to be a Wraith. And, oh man, the supply depot does not see him, I'm pretty sure, because that wall cuts off the vision right there. Anyways, more vultures coming out. I'm assuming he's building, or he's researching mines, or possibly vulture speed. I think he would get mines first, though, just to deal with these reens and stuff like that. And we have 2 fac out for RuBy, and is this barracks going to try to land in base? I think this barracks is going to try to land in base. Dropship actually out, not a Wraith as I thought. This dropship is going to drop right into RuBy's base. Leta is doing a ton of harassment here. He's going to elevator his units kind of over that wall, and now mines setting off everywhere, and Leta is in a really good position, and RuBy is in a ton of trouble. It looks like he's researching Cloak at that control tower as well. There's no comsat up for RuBy here, and he's not going to be able to see any of those wraiths once they cloak, and this is going to be really bad for him. RuBy looking like he's in a little bit of trouble. He's also looking like he's super young. I actually haven't seen his picture. He looked like he was about 10 years old. Anyways, that dropship going to pick up more units, and now the Wraith is out. He's just doing a ton of harassment, and mines just going off everywhere, able to pick off a lot of these units trying to defend this base here. He's got no mining at his main. His natural is the only base mining. Luckily, he does have that natural up, but these vultures are just getting picked off. All the units are getting picked off. He's not even using the Wraith or the vulture. I don't know what happened to the dropship. I think the dropship's still around. He should elevate more of his units, and that's what he's doing. He's picking up more of his units. That marine goes down to that vulture, but this vulture is going to be picked off. One of the vultures gets picked off from that factory, but another vulture getting picked off by a marine. More units coming in here, and Leta is just in a really good position. And Leta, once considered possibly the best Terran in the world, but obviously not now. Obviously it is Flash. Leta is definitely up there, and he's, you know, just walking right over RuBy. RuBy has really nothing going on here except his marines. Doing a nice job of shuttling his units. Armory now up for RuBy as well, but he's going to have to run his SCVs back to his main. And, you know, this is a really crucial set. This puts you at 1 win away from winning the entire match, so RuBy does not want to forfeit yet, although he's taking so many hits from these mines, and that was just such a good idea to get mines first instead of vulture speed. Really nice there. He does have cloak now, and that Goliath goes down. They're not going to be able to see those cloaked units, and RuBy knows that he pretty much has this game lost, unfortunately. He does have a comm setup now, but it's not going to really matter. I mean, he doesn't have Goliath out. He's probably researching just Goliath dying to that mine. He's probably researching Charon boosters or Charon boosters, or however you say it. Anyways, he has a tank now out, and Leta is just doing a ton of damage, and RuBy is in a ton of trouble, having to move his SCVs once again. That barracks is on fire. He has one Goliath out. Those two Goliaths probably could take out that, those two Wraiths could probably take out that Goliath, although he runs it away. Those dropship is going to be able to take out this Goliath. Drops a tank. Tank gets a few hits on the Goliath. Goliath not down though. Two Goliaths still in the base. He also has more Wraiths coming in. Third Wraith coming in, and he cloaks one of them. And GG coming from RuBy. So nice job by Leta. Really just walking right over RuBy, showing